Bum diddy bum buddy bum buddy bum 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 diddy bum buddy bum bash. Right on the zone, another bum bash. Well, this is gonna be the first bum bash we talk about. Tevin Farmer versus James Tennyson. Both made weight. Shout out to both of these bums. Okay, yes, I call them bums. You don't like it, don't listen. But this is the final thoughts. Not really much of a prediction here. Didn't really need to look at a lot of tape. I seen Tevin Farmer fight before. And, you know, I'm not impressed by him at all. But he came in at 129.6 pounds. James Tennyson from Northern Ireland, which I think is part of the UK. Okay. He came in at the full 130 pound super featherweight limit. He's a super duper bum. And also, Tevin Farmer is just a bum. Okay. He a bum that just lucked up on the title. And y'all might not like it, but you know what? I don't care. James Tennyson is 5'8", not sure about his arm reach for people who don't know. He's 22 with 18 big ones coming by way of knockouts. And he got 2 losses where he got knocked out twice. Now, what's so beautiful about me calling him the bum diddy bum bash is he got knocked out versus a guy that was 2-64. He got knocked out by a guy, yes, you heard it right, technical knockout at the Odyssey Arena in Belfast by a guy that is 2-64-5. Okay, he got knocked out. You know, he just got knocked out. I mean, what else do you need to say? You lost to a guy 2-64. Okay, 2-64. And I mean, how do you lose to a guy that's 2-64 and you get a title shot? Now, without Eddie Hearn signing Tevin Farmer, he never gets this title shot, okay? We know that. That's just an actual fact. And, you know, that's what he want to sell you guys on the zone. Everybody supporting the zone because it's the new thing. You guys hate Premier Boxing Champions so much. I feel you. I feel you. You mad, you angry, you upset, and I'm not mad at you. But you want to see a guy fight for a title, versus another bum in Tevin Farmer. May I not say that again? That lost to a guy 2-64. Not only lost, he got knocked out. Also knocked out by Ryan Wells. So he don't deserve this title shot. But this shows you how corrupt sanctioned belt bodies are. But let's take a look at Tevin Farmer. Everybody hating Tank and believe Tevin Farmer will whoop Tank when you on dope. But he 5'6", 67-inch reach long arms from Philadelphia. He ain't really a Philly fighter in my opinion. He a clown. But he got knocked out in his first fight ever. Okay. Also got knocked out by Jose Pedraza. And he's been on a long winning streak until the Kenichi Ogawa fight that got turned to a no contest, which it was a close fight. I thought he won that fight and should have had the IBF title, but that's here nor there. He went to go fight old Billy Dibbs for his title. So that's a little background check on both of these guys. Like I said, it's a joke of a fight. I think this might be the co-main event. And you look at the records, oh, that's fine and dandy. When you actually do deep look and deep thoughts into these records, you find out that these dudes ain't that good, homie. You know what I'm saying? And you find out some of these dudes are jokes, and this is a joke of a fight. Never respected Tevin Farmer I never respect him as a title holder. You know what I'm saying? He told me he got better defense than Mayweather. He made this whole fight about calling Gervonta Tank Davis out. And if Tank can get off the leash from Mayweather Promotions and go to the zone, he'll be idiotic enough to go to the zone unless Al Haymon will talk him out of it. But obviously, Tevin Farmer was the one who ran from the zone, okay? Who ran to the zone. He signed Lou DiBella. They wanted to make the fight happen. He priced himself out. He said he was a meal ticket. He said it was a multi-million-dollar fight purse for him versus Tank. Then he ran over to the zone. Eddie Hearn overpaid him. Now, could this be an upset? Absolutely. Tevin Farmer is not that good. You know what I'm saying? He's not that good. And most times, bum bashes produce great fights. You know what I'm saying? Fighters that ain't that good. When I say bum bash, something like Mickey Ward or Torrey Gotti. Neither one of them fighters is that good. When I say bum, I mean that in the most respectful way possible, okay? And it's going down to Boston, which my neighbor has a stupid wild card for some reason. But it's going down in Boston, and it's closer to where Tevin from. But one thing you pay attention to when you look at these fighters is the fact that James Tennyson, his track record proves that he can punch a little bit. And what Tevin Farmer's track record proves is that he can't bust a grape. even with a sledgehammer. That's what that proves, okay? So there is some type of viewership value right here in this fight. This fight could be an upset. It's always an upset when you got a guy like Tevin Farmer, who is very, very hittable. I noticed in this last fight with Billy Dibbs, and you got a guy that can punch. I'm telling you, when you put a bum bash together on, anything can happen when you equate the fact, or you take out the equation, punching power. Tevin Farmer couldn't knock out a Furby. Tevin Farmer couldn't knock out an infant. Tevin Farmer couldn't do nothing, okay? Okay, he can't punch. So even though James Tennyson got knocked out by a guy 2-67, who's to say that guy can't punch harder than Tevin Farmer? Now, could Tevin Farmer get a stoppage here? It's possible. It's always harder when you don't possess punching power to get decisions and to have easy fights. Even with Billy Dibbs, that fight was supposed to be easy, but it wasn't easy. You know, he got touched up a ton for a guy's defense that's supposed to have the greatest defense of all time. He'd be better than Mayweather's or a guy like Pernell Whitaker's. Words out of his mouth saying his defense is better than Mayweather. So, at the end of the day, if you like meaningless fights, or you like bum bashes, or you just want to support the DAZN, this is the poster boy fight for the DAZN. Mismatches. And for me, you know what? You probably could call me a casual fan at this point. The only thing that probably keeps me from being a casual fan of boxing at this point is my love for prospects and my love to be on my quest to become a boxing historian like Blood, Retro Boxing documentaries, Kurt Sugar, and Lawrence Williams, okay? That's it. That's the only thing that stops me from really separating me from being a casual. Because you know what? I don't even want to see the marquee fights. I don't want to waste my time, you know, watching these meaningless fights like Terrence Crawford, Benavidez, Earl Spence, Ocampo. Meaningless fights. Jose Ramirez versus Zorco. I want to see all these fighters fight the best fights. I was tired of seeing Leo Santa Cruz, Abner Mares. I want to see meaningful fights. I want to see unification fights. I want to see contenders fight 50-50 fights. But I'm not getting that. So at the end of the day, just naturally with other things going on in my life, I will draw back my viewership from the sport of boxing and only watch the fights that I deem that I want to watch. Does that mean I'm just going to only watch my favorite fighter or the fighters that I support? No, I will not just watch them. If they are not fighting real competition or mandatories or explainable fights for myself, I shall not watch those fights anymore. I might tape them and go back and watch them in history, but honestly, I just don't care anymore. Maybe I'm casual. Maybe I just want to jump in for the big fights, okay? But this fight right here, it does provide entertainment value. You guys know I spit the truth, or I try to spit the truth from my perspective. Everybody don't feel where I come from. We all come from demographics. You can't see what I see, and I probably can't see what you see, okay? But one thing I will tell you about this whole matchup with these guys that provide entertainment value. Tennyson can punch 22 fights, 18 knockouts. He ain't fought nobody, but he can punch. He punches better than Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer is very hittable. Defense is very overrated, like people don't understand. So it provides value. Obviously, I'm going to pick Tevin Farmer. He's the house fighter. He's the champion. But one thing I'm telling you, it has upset ability, upside. It has plenty upside. Because what's better than a house fighter? Than the Matchroom Promotion USA, the DAZN fighter? What's better than that? Getting a UK bum a title and taking it back over there and milking it and hiding out at the 130-pound division. So Eddie Hearn values James Tennyson winning this fight more than Tevin Farmer. Because Tevin Farmer can fight, they can do a rematch and he can lose again, or they don't have to rematch. He can just run Tevin Farmer's fights out. And Tevin Farmer really went to Matchroom and sold his belt. That's what it is. He's talking like he's an elite upper echelon fighter, but he's not. But, like I say, I will pick Tevin Farmer to win a split decision over James Tennyson. Don't sleep. If you want to bet on this fight, bet Tennyson knockout. I'm pretty sure the payout will be nice. And Tevin can't punch, and Tevin been knocked out before. Something to think about. Goodfellas Sports TV. We up in this thing one time for the one time. Much blessed to all the brothers. Don't forget, we on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can DM me for video requests there. Any business inquiries, my business email is in the description as well. Want to make a donation? PayPal link is there as well. Appreciate people who do. Appreciate all the brothers that retweet the videos out, screen record them, put them in your Facebook boxing groups, share them with your friends. We talking more than boxing, NBA, NFL. We're going through a big transition, talking more sports, but y'all know what the business is. Shout out to the LWC. We gone.